episode starts, I just wanted to begin by giving a little note. So this is a new roleplay. It is set in 1971. Not everything's going to be 100% accurate. Obviously that Roland trailer over there, I don't believe was around back then, but there were trailers of a similar type, so it's staying in. And also I couldn't remove things like the cars on the map. Could turn off traffic, but parked cars are still there. This is more of a chill roleplay anyway, not like my main roleplay, which this isn't replacing. I do plan on continuing it at some point. Probably not soon though. They're quite hard videos to edit and I've lost some of the footage. Not like it's corrupted, but I've misplaced it, so. But I hope you enjoy this. I've tried to be as accurate as I could, especially with like the tractors and the different variations of them and all that. So yeah, let's get into it. I hope you enjoy. Right, I got a call from Sid and he said that Graham has finished fixing the mower up so we can finally get on with the hay. I think we're going to do his fields before we finish my fields, which is fair enough since the 165 is at his farm at the moment. So hop on and let's get a move on. Considering this tractor is 5 years old and it's done the work for 2 farms alongside the 165, the paint is in immaculate condition. It is a good looking tractor. Apparently on the new one that Sid has just bought, they changed the paint job. So I guess that'll be interesting to see. He also paid the extra for multi-power, which I didn't do because I heard that in one of the multi-power gears you don't get engine braking, which round here is quite helpful, especially when I'm helping out the neighbours in the steeper area. But seeing as we share tractors, I suppose it's not a big deal. If he needs the engine braking, he can always borrow this one. He has also, seeing as he's been saving up the money from those fields that got bought out by the council to build the council estate, he's upgraded his yard a fair bit. Knocked down all the old stone buildings and block buildings that were there for, centuries. And the block buildings that his father put up, and he's built a nice new cowshed, concreted his entire yard. Things that I could only dream of doing. I suppose it also helps that they recently upgraded this road and he got some money for that. I don't understand why they didn't move the hedge on this part of it though. Look at this, brand new concrete, brand new shed. I mean it's been here a while, but he's even got a wood fence put up. And there it is. Let's do the side by side comparison. He's got the cab on it and everything. I think that's not the actual Massey cab though. I mean, I know it's, you know, these ones, the later ones, came with a, you know, you can get a different cab than you could when this one was new. This one had a fiberglass one. Obviously, the safety rules last year. I mean, it comes with a safety cab now, but he's got the, I think it's a Duncan cab. I mean, they're very similar. Do the same job. Ah, Rosie. There you are. Hello, Sid. Just admiring your new 135. I see they lightened up the paint very slightly. Yes, they did. How come your pre-filter's like up above? It's not on mine. Oh, it was an optional extra. I thought I may as well, seeing as I was splashing out a bit. Yeah, well, multi-power and the cab? Why didn't you go for the Massey cab? That was a bit too much, but the dealership had these Duncan cabs and they were slightly cheaper, so... Oh yeah. Well, it's very nice, looks very good, as does this. Yeah, the paintwork has held up well on these tractors, considering the work they've done. Yeah, and on the 165. Speaking of which, where's that? Is that over in your parking area? No, follow me, I've got to show you this new cowshed. We can expand our business a fair bit now, because this shed can hold 30 head of cattle apparently. Really? Where? Oh, well, you can bring them out into this area. Oh, keeping the combine and the 165 indoors. Yeah, well, the Ferguson would be inside if I could get the dynamo working again. I suppose that's the next thing I'll have to take to Graham, but I kind of need it. And you do. Yeah, of course. Yeah, she's still looking good, isn't she? Yes, well, spent a lot of money on this. Oh, have you got the bale storage up top? Yep, only a few bales in there now, but we've got to get that hay cut. Yeah, and then are we putting out the cattle after the hay's been cut? Yeah, I think that is for the best, don't you? Probably is. Have you concreted right the way round? Well, you know me, never a half job. No. Oh. Oh yeah, you've kept the slope then. Well, didn't want to move the fuel tank, and it's helpful for jump starting the tractors. Still running alright then? I haven't had to bother it in a while. Yes, perfectly fine. Well, that's wonderful. Have you gone right round? Yeah, well, the business there, can't remember what it is, concreted their bit of lane there, so I thought I may as well do the same. Fair enough. Here, I'll tell you what, I've got the 135 hooked up to our brand new baler. Yeah, I can't wait to try this out. Me neither, but if you want, you can unhook it and give it a spin to go get the motor. Yeah? Is it different? Obviously multi-power, a lot quicker. Well, I've only, gone to get the baler and that, but it is a very different experience. I suppose I ought to hold on tight to the steering wheel. Most definitely. Right, well, I'll see you soon. Yes, see you soon. Never actually driven anything with a cab apart from the combine. It's not very rattly. I know some people worry about these cabs being rattly. They're good in the sun too, apparently, because you can just take the doors and stuff off, and then you've got a nice little canopy like is quite common in Africa and that. Okay, this is quick. Flick the little switch there and we are flying. As long as I don't go past it. Ooh. Good brakes too. That's just as well. Okay, so it should be in an obvious place. There it is. I'm guessing he didn't manage to find the replacement skirting for it. That's a shame, but I'm sure we can find something to do the job, a bit of tarpaulin or something. It's weird without the front weight frame, but it doesn't look bad without it. Honestly, I think the designers at Massey were they have done a good job all round with this new series of tractors. They all look so good. Especially these later ones on the bigger series for, the 165 and 185 that they've just brought out. The 175 I've heard is a bit disappointing, but I don't think I'd be interested in anything that heavy anyway. The only issue with such a heavy implement and the dual power, not dual power, that's the Ford innovation. Steering's very light, but that's just how it goes, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know who copied who with that, whether Ford was the first or Massey, but we both had T20s before. Well, obviously he's still got his that we share for the loader. Suppose if I drop it over here in this implement storage, that's probably the best idea. It's not going to be there long, is it? Okay. If we get it lined up enough, there we go. We can hook it up when we're ready. Not sure how I feel about the lighter colour. The darker colour gives it a bit of a premium tinge, but it doesn't look bad in that colour. I do think the lack of red on the wheels is a downgrade, but I mean, at the end of the day, I can go on about how good these tractors look, but doesn't really matter. They could be the ugliest tractors on earth, as long as they do the job well. Just had a word with Sid, and he's planning to graze this field, seeing as it's the smallest, and do hay in this field because it's the biggest, which makes complete sense to me. Push that round. Let the spring take it. PTO on. All should be well. Gearbox has been serviced. New blades are on there, new bearings. Right. Okay, so probably best if I shut the gate first. And then clutch in. We'll try second gear. High range. Wonderful. We will just get on with it now.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a f***ing name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you want to taste me, you can
fields that need cutting. Obviously that field over there is saving for grazing, and so's that one because it's just too awkward. The outer pass of this field is basically just weeds. We have a fair bit of clearing up to do that we, well, haven't gotten round to. But the grass is looking good. It's a very hot day. I mean, my first passes in this field already starting to dry out, so we might be able to get the acrobat out pretty soon and start turning the hay probably later on. But this tractor has just ticked over another few hours and it's due a service. We have the parts back at my farm, so I'm going to take it back there, give it that service, and yeah, I'll see you afterwards. Well, I got the 165 serviced, and I've hooked up the acrobat, not to use it on this tractor. This tractor's far too big, but just to take it back to Sid's place, and we'll do his fields first and then mine. Makes sense. I've also had a bit of dinner. I suppose I'll use my 135 for this. I think this one is just gonna be on the baler. That's alright though, because if I've got to turn the hay at my farm, I could do with not being stuck in a higher gear, simply because I have a bit of a slope, and it's not a huge slope, especially not compared to some of the neighbours' farms, but it's enough of a slope, and there's, you know, a hedge and bushes in the way. I think it should be set up right. Nope. We've got to turn it round basically so it turns the hay instead of rowing it up. So that will take a second. Okay, now it's all sorted. So hopefully, there we go. Should be fluffing it up quite nicely. Yep, as long as I drive fast enough, we should be good. So, I will get on with this then. Tell me what you want, tell me what you want, tell me what you want,
place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't have to plan it, I can go change my fate. You won't understand it, all alone, that's okay. People, I can't stand them, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing, and I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
The grass here is looking very good, drying up nicely. Spread it around well in both fields, so didn't take too long. I'm expecting maybe turning it once or twice more, so baling either tomorrow or the day after. As I say, it's quite warm, so shouldn't take too much. While I've been working out here, I was looking at all this. I believe this does all belong to Sid. It's just a bit wasted because after they put the train line right through, this bit became a bit awkward, and I think his father just wasn't interested in working it anymore, so he just left it to get overgrown and that. And in there, that's a wet spot, I believe. Bit, soggy in there, hard to work. But yeah, grass is looking good. I'll be turning it a couple more times, I expect. Or Sid might do it, I think. But yeah, anyway, I suppose I'll head home. See which track that I take.